the news, student loan scheme of the administration's renewed hope sets for take-off with 1.2 million beneficiaries. Governor ODODO assures of transparency, accountability, and citizen participation in governance, inaugurates Open Government Partnership State Steering Committee. Israel to make own decisions and do everything necessary to defend itself. In sport, Borussia Dortmund and PSG qualifies for semi-finals of Champions League. And on entertainment, Nigerian socialite CUBANA chief priest charged for throwing money in the air. And this is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Abiodun Sadiq. The student loan scheme of the Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration is finally set to take off with about 1.2 million beneficiaries. Nigerian Education Loan Fund Managing Director Chief Executive Officer Akintunde Seiwa say the loan scheme will take off soon after President Tinubu signed it into law in April 3rd. The loan is said to be funded with 1% of the total annual collectible revenues by the Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS. The FIRS has already been given a revenue target of 19.4 trillion naira. Commenting on the scheme, the NELFED CEO said, on the condition to be met by potential beneficiaries, Seya said they would be required to provide their joint admission and matriculation board numbers, national identification numbers (NIN), and bank verification number (BVN), among other details, before they can apply for the loan. He added that those who are already students and seek to take the loan would need to provide their matriculation details in addition. The Kogi State Government has inaugurated the Open Government Partnership (OGP) State Steering Committee (SSC) with a promise to continue to place the state on the global map in the areas of transparency, accountability, and citizen participation. Governor Usman Ahmed Ododo, represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Dr. Folashade Arike Ayoade, made the pledge in an address on the occasion of inauguration of the State Steering Committee on Open Government Partnership (OGP) held at the Conference Hall office of the Secretary to the State Government. Governor Ododo described the inauguration of the committee by the state government as a reinforcement and reiteration to the government commitment to issues of transparency. He added that the present administration believes in transparency and open governance through having an inclusive budget that includes public opinion in budget preparation, which has been in practice over the years. The governor assured that the state government will continue to sensitize the people on its activities with the inauguration of the OGP, insisting that every expenditure in the state has been made open because of its beliefs in transparency, accountability, and openness. He described the inauguration of the OGP Steering Committee as a remarkable step for the growth and development of Kogi State through open government partnership using transparency, accountability, and citizen participation. The Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke has assented to a bill adopting a new logo for the state, describing the new symbol as a signal of new rebirth for Osun. A statement by the spokesperson to the governor, Olawale Rashid, obtained in Oshogbo, said the ceremony where the bill was signed was witnessed by the Speaker of Osun State House of Assembly, Adewale Egbedun. Giving details of the new logo, Rashid explained that the circle replacing the shield symbolized perfection and wholeness, while though not depicted through the placement of the water, earth, and mountains in the circle. It represents the three senatorial districts in Osun State united as one, hence the lack of delineation between all three elements. Speaking after assenting to the bill, the statement quoted Governor Adeleke as saying he is elected to sign the new logo into law as a signal of rebirth of Osun State. In an unprecedented move, Dangote Petroleum Refinery has announced a further reduction of the price of diesel from 1,200 to 1,000 naira per litre. While rolling out the product, the refinery supply at a substantial reduced price of 1,200 naira per litre 3 weeks ago, representing over 30% reduction from the previous market price of about 1,600 naira per litre. The significant reduction in the price of diesel at Dangote Petroleum Refinery is expected to positively affect all the spheres of the economy and ultimately reduce the high inflation rate in the country. And on politics, some leaders of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the North Central geopolitical zone have endorsed a former governor of Benue State, Gabriel Swisswam, for the position of national chairman of the party. The leaders on the aegis of platform of North Central PDP Stakeholders Forum announced the endorsement of Swisswam at the end of their meeting, which took place at Ibeto Grand Hotel, Abuja. Swisswam, however, did not attend the meeting. The meeting attended by prominent politician leaders and stakeholders, including former and serving members of the State and National Assembly, former ministers, appointees, and party leaders, women, youth, and observers from the zone, expressed the desire for the need for the party to allow the zone complete the tenure of the suspended national chairman of the PDP, Dr. Yoricha Ayo. Speaking at the meeting, the former senator representing Benue Northwest, Emmanuel Yisa Oke Jeff, said in line with the constitution of the party, it was only suitable to return the position of the national chairman to Benue State. Similarly, a former minister from Plateau State, Chief Damishi Zango, said the time had come for the genuine PDP members to correct past mistakes by throwing their weight behind Swisswam. We go on a short break now. We'll be right back.
Malachite TV Online is here. For your timely and reliable news that reaches you fast with the breaking news, choose MLC TV. Get human interest stories right here on MLC TV with entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on MLC TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on MLC TV. MLC TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. And on the foreign scene, Benjamin Netanyahu has told UK Foreign Secretary Lord Cameron that Israel would make its own decisions over how to respond to Iranian attack. He said his government would do everything necessary to defend itself during talks. However, the British government had hoped would help prevent escalation. Netanyahu has repeatedly vowed to retaliate to the unprecedented missile and drone assault at the weekend. Lord Cameron told him any response should be smart and limited. Speaking to reporters in Jerusalem after the meeting with Netanyahu, Lord Cameron said he was there to demonstrate solidarity after Iran's appalling attack. He continued he hoped that anything Israel does is as limited and as targeted and as smart as possible. The opposition in Togo has denounced a proposed new constitution as a power grab intended to extend the reign of President Farouk Gnassingbe. The reform would see the West African country move from a presidential to a parliamentary system. But the opposition says they are a ruse to keep Gnassingbe already in his fourth term in power. The president's supporters says the changes would reduce the powers of the head of state by transforming the presidency into a ceremonial role. Human Rights Minister Yoa Jingbodi says they will improve democracy in the country but the opposition says the reform would allow him to remain president until 2031 and then be appointed to the new position of President of the Council of Ministers. The constitutional changes were approved by lawmakers last month, but in the face of mounting public anger, Nasimbe paused the reforms and said they would be subject to further consultations. And sport, Borussia Dortmund are releasing a rematch with Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League semi-finals. This was after knocking out Atletico Madrid in a thrilling tie to set up a meeting with the French side they played in the group stage. Dortmund overturned a 2-1 deficit from their quarter-final first leg against Atletico to win 5-4 on aggregate. They will now renew their acquaintance with PSG, who beat Barcelona 6-4 over 2 legs to book their semi-finals berth. Bayern Munich welcomed Arsenal to Allianz area after a 2-2 draw in the first leg tie, and Man City hosts Real Madrid at Etihad with a 3-3 goal aggregate. Barely 1 month to the 2024 WAFU B Under-17 tournament in Ghana, Golden Eaglet coach Manu Garba said he has invited 51 players to camp ahead of the tournament, which will be played from May 15 to 29 in Accra, Ghana. The coach hinted that the team's camp would open for the WAFU tournament, which served as qualifiers for next year Under-17 AFCON. Garba was appointed by the Nigerian Football Federation as the substantive coach of the team. He had previously led the team to Nigeria's 4th Under-17 World Cup triumph in the United Arab Emirates in 2013, and he also served as an assistant to the late Yemi Taylor during the 2007 triumph in South Korea. On his return, the 58-year-old Fresh Stars is getting a team for next month's tournament in Ghana and is optimistic about discovering more talents for the country. And on entertainment, Nigerian socialite and businessman CUBANA chief priest has become the latest local celebrity to be charged with abusing banknotes. The socialite, whose real name is Pascal Okechukwu, pleaded not guilty to 3 counts of abusing banknotes during a court appearance. Authorities says he threw money into the air at various social events. This is technically an offense as notes fall to the ground where they can be trodden on. The practice known as spraying is commonly done at Nigerian weddings and celebrations as a token of appreciation. Nigerian Elite Anti-Crime Agency, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), said it was leading a drive against all forms of naira abuse. The EFCC accused Okechukwu of spraying and tampering with 500 naira notes at event held this year in Nigeria's main city, Lagos. After being charged at Lagos Federal High Court, Okechukwu was given bail for 10 million naira. And that is the size of our news package. If you like what we are doing, do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Malachi TV. Like and follow our Facebook pages, Malachi MLC TV, MLC TV2, MLC TV Yoruba, and Ibira Babe MLC TV. Instagram, MLC TV 2021, X handle Malachi TV, and TikTok, Malachite_TV. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comments, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malachi TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday, 7 p.m., Political Arena. Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It's Malachi TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please be your brother's keepers to build a happier and better society together. I am Abiodun Sadiq. Have a wonderful day.